sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Back in Brooklyn, the Nets tip off the beginning of a homestand. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing them.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. He was focused on keeping the score close. Coach said, we know LeBron's going to get his, so we have to try to limit the production of everyone around him. That's a tall task, given LeBron's elite playmaking ability. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's LeBron, following the miss by Anthony Davis. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. No good from Howard.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, no hesitation against him. He uses his height advantage to convert easy. Wow. With that size mismatch, I mean, he's the one supposed to be getting dunked on, not the other way around.
Get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's James. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Now, here is Irving. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. To the paint. Here's Drummond. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
James. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent system when his guys are open.
Your Brooklyn Nets.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the wide open look for Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nets.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now Drummond after the missed three by Carmelo. Pass to Dragic. Nets passing it around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Such a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake, the pump fake, the sight. Welcome to the parachute club to draw the foul.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And KD drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Gabriel. Back to Nunn. The kick out to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Blocks like this can get Anthony going. I mean, I love seeing him use his reach out there to alter shots.
Monk, no one around him. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive mindset.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Now, the moment James has the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's over. Too much strength and touch.
Outside Dragic. Aldridge down low. Pass to Edwards. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton no good. Lakers trail by 6. On the wing, Monk. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can't give Monk any space. More than capable of hurting you from this area.
And here is Aldridge. Outside Edwards. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Dragic. Outside Thomas. To the inside. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Lakers trail by 7. On the wing, Monk. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Both teams changing it up here. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Drummond's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Monk. Outside Westbrook. Outside Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't great. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out big and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Out to Anthony. It's Westbrook with the drive. And Davis throws it down hard.
Uh-oh, Davis putting some extra on that dunk.
Inside, Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Westbrook drives in. Anthony nowhere around. Good on the triple. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Anthony. Right side Westbrook. Pass to Monk. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Back to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's Davis missing. That's leading by 4. Pass to KD. Howard with the steal. And Davis, here we go. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, Davis is big, but he can move. Drives in hard and blows a hole in the defense all the way.
Here's KD. Here's Mills. Reeves with the rebound. Here's Westbrook. On the wing, James. To the middle. And they double up Davis. Here's Reeves driving to the basket. Top of the key, Griffin. Outside for Durant. 13 feet away.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Here's Westbrook. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Nets with the lead. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Down low. Here's Sharp. Great D that time from Davis. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. And LeBron throws it down.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, more or less, they just clear out.
Outside Thomas. Back to Dragic. Aldridge with it. Good D by Howard.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Back to Dragic. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Claxton. Pass to Aldridge. And stolen by LeBron. On the wing, James.
Third quarter.
Outside Anthony. For the lead. And the layup good by Nunn. Nunn's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the open man.
Lakers substitution. Anthony Davis. Stanley Johnson. Malik Monk.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Pass to Thomas. Aldridge with it. He's guarded by Davis. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Anthony. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
His first foul.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And Malik Monk, the Kentucky alum, boy, he's a great weapon off the bench.
But Monk knows how to create his own shot. He comes in looking to score. He could develop into an elite 6-man.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Basket counts. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
For a powerful guy, Davis can be graceful. Definitely works his way inside to the shot.
And that one drops.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Anthony. To the middle. And that one's good by Davis.
Assist.
Davis has got 12 in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
To the inside. Out to Anthony. From past the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Inside. Here's Aldridge. Davis with some nice D. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Timeout, Los Angeles. Who wants a t-shirt?
Los Angeles calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Los Angeles making a switch here. "12 seconds left here in the third quarter. James looking around. To the paint. Here's Monk. Good, and the assist goes to James. 14 points for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead. They lead by 13. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching.
Come on, fans.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Give it everything we got.
Now, here is Irving. Up top, Griffin. Pass to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Off contact. I mean, Curry, he's added a lot to his game since coming into the NBA.
Westbrook with it. On the wing, James. Over Brown. LeBron, no luck.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Ron right side. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Now, remember this above all else when it comes to LeBron the Great. He's a teammate first and foremost. Think about it. He creates easy chances for all of his teammates. I think that's his #1 goal.
And they double up James. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's slammed in by Howard.
When you allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
It's stolen by Monk. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the wing right side. Back to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots again. Another shot. On the wing, James. From outside, off the mark.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Lakers leading by 13. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Love the confidence from James. Has the mindset that he can let it fly from anywhere.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Driving inside. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Well, a lot of guys have made a splash in free agency, but no one's done it like LeBron. He's transformed entire franchises overnight.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Nets trail by 18. Irving for three. Shot to stop the run. Westbrook with the nice D there.
And with good coverage defensively that time. He has confidence to drill the three.
Here's James driving the lane. Good D by Drummond. Durant in the corner. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Timeout, Brooklyn. The loudest and craziest fans right now are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court.
You just wanna party all the ladies up. But baby, I done had enough. Ain't care for diamonds or the club, just wanted all your love. See, the more I piece up stories, ain't no adding up. Guess you fooled me, thought you wouldn't be on. Had to check myself for putting up with. Had to front and keep it cute and keep it pushing. Had to drop you, now you see me on that news. And my new man, he got big racks, big back, big stacks, peep that like, yeah. I can't be stressing on no, oh, whoa, no. I might just flex up on my ex and let it go. I let you act up, get yourself together. I let you rock, had me convinced that you ain't no better. Using trauma as excuses for your lack of effort. Would give advice on mental health like you're the chosen expert. But you might need one, if you see one. Fill me in on tips and explanation, what's the reason? On causing bruising to my heart, you let me. You down while being down, you barely let me breathe it. And my new man, he got big racks, big back, big stacks, peep that like, yeah. I can't be stressing on no, oh, whoa, no. I might just flex up on my ex and let it go. I might just pull up just to start on you. Cause you deserve it. I might just pull up just to front on you. But you ain't worth it.
Out of everything on my list of things that's worth it, I did not find you. You must think I'm blind, or I didn't see what you pulled. You gotta be lying if you think I put up with more. No, she want that energy, don't belong in industry. What if it could be like it like a simile? Hit me on a flip, this ain't bounce back. This shit real long term, we take real long time. Okay now, big rap, big stacks, big, what's that?
And my new man, he got big racks, big back, big stacks, peep that like, yeah. I can't be stressing on no, oh, whoa, no. I might just flex up on my ex and let it go. I might just pull up just to start on you. Cause you deserve it. I might just pull up just to front on you. But you ain't worth it. I might pull up just to stun on you. Cause you deserve it. I might just pull up just to front on you. but you ain't worth it.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Crowd here in anticipation of their home team, Lakers, in an interconference battle here at the Staples Center. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in the season series by anyone, but especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
Now, here's James. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Here's Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Davis. Maxey grabs the miss.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You can still take them on.
Joel Embiid.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's LeBron. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. It's how much his teammates look up to him.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Here's Harden, and there's the drive. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. LeBron, left side. To the middle. It's Davis on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming under the floor for your
Martin, left side.
Wenyen Gabriel.
Driving to the basket.
James
And Harden with the stuff.
he's as dangerous a penetrator as there is. I mean, Harden's understanding from when the knife inside, so impressive.
On the wing, Monk. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
He may not be thought of as big for a center, but his ability to go vertical, he sure plays.
Harden with it. Westbrook picks him up. Embiid. And Davis sends it back.
Big block from the big fella. Anthony Davis putting every inch of his reach to work.
Pass to Gabriel. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. It's all knotted up. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain. And you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable. And when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
James Harden.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Pass to James. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And that one's good, Maxey.
The assist from
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
James way outside. And again, LeBron missing.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
You know Embiid loves showing off his athleticism. This guy doesn't lack confidence.
Outside Westbrook. Davis sets a screen. Back to Monk. No one near James as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got 7.
Zero hesitation from James. Trusting his shot.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
All right.
76ers lead by 1.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. All right.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on it. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Inside. Here's Howard. Oh!
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
And here's Maxey. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Down low. Gabriel. And he can't jam it through. Now, here's Nunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Howard misses.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Here's Milton. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Lakers leading by 3.
and love the size Milton gives them in the backcourt.
Yeah, Greg. He's 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's a good finisher. Great around the shot release. This might be a little low, but because of his height, it hasn't been a problem.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Maxey. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Anthony. Here's Reeves, defended by Milton. Reeves can't hit. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Niang. The 76ers with another miss. Back to Reed. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. To end the cold streak. Niang, no good. Anthony with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Nunn. Back to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Picked him clean.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Green deciding where to go with it. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. A rebound by the Lakers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league. I would hope they had a template of letting their guys get out and go. Fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
Here's Westbrook. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Embiid, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They've got an 8-0 run. The 3 from LeBron. To the inside. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Embiid. LeBron with the block.
Oh, what a swap by LeBron. Working hard to be all over the show.
Embiid. Can't connect from short range.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
Outside, Green. His 3-pointers off the mark. James outside. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to James. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Inside, here's Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harris outside. From the arc. Rebound the Lakers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Westbrook. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation, because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
You can expect this to happen in this type of position. It's really that simple.
Here's Embiid.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Double team on Westbrook. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Harden comes to help. 6 to shoot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And stolen by Thibault. Embiid is at the elbow. And the rejection by LeBron. And they double up James. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Puts the move on. And he can't bank that one in.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Harris outside. The fader. The 8-footer. Embiid, no good. Lakers leading by 15. Johnson inside. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Johnson's shot is off. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. And here now is Thibault to the paint. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Laker girl.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Westbrook. Clock is at 3. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
It's Harden with the drive. Westbrook with the block. Reed misses.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Lakers leading by 15. Pass to Gabriel. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. Gabriel's shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Here's Harden. A special move before the shot. He has 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Right side Westbrook. That one doesn't drop. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Harden outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tricky move by Harden. Going right into the defender to ensure he gets fouled while shooting.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Anthony in the corner. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
And so Doc Rivers has had enough. Timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selections. Well, it's a bad look. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And against one of the toughest offensive.
Laker girls. It's the fourth quarter.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The 76ers trailed by 14. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta.
And when Harden feels the D playing off of him, he knows. He hits them with a quick pull-up, Jay. I mean, a shot he knows not many defenders can block.
Pass to Anthony. And here is Howard. Guarded by Embiid. Howard can't hit. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
3-point.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Anthony
During that
Davis.
break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, will see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Back to Davis. No good on that one. Good D by Embiid. Inside. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Here's Davis. And nothing is falling for him right now. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Embiid. LeBron with the block. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. On the wing, Monk. Down low. Here's Davis. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with high motor. He likes to make plays.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And the 76ers call time here.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Philadelphia with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover. Only because he's been reliable up to now. Stay free.
76ers. Better be making some noise, fans. All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. And your Laker girls. 76ers substitution, Matisse Thybulle.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Selfless attitude, too. If someone on his team has a clean look, I bet you he'll find it.
The three from Harden. And Davis pulls it down.
And they continue to control the glass.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. Rejected by Harris. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted.
14 points for Joel Embiid. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Philadelphia?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
And James gets it to go.
LeBron James.
Honestly, guys, I feel lucky getting to watch LeBron. This is a vintage performance.
Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
So the first of 3 is good, and that will put them up by 9.
There's no question. Monk's ceiling is high. He needs to keep working on becoming a more efficient scorer and a well-rounded player.
And he makes all 3. And so here is Philadelphia. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by Anthony. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Launches a 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. And now Philadelphia on the break. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Great look provided by Embiid, the big man.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Anthony right side. Outside Westbrook. Lakers passing it around. James with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Monk. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Lakers lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
LeBron outside. It's tipped and stolen by Thybulle.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. You get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough. I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Lakers. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Paul Reed. George Niang.
Tries a three off the inbound. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And that's an intentional foul.
Man, you get no chance, man.
We're still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Every team would love to have a player like
How did he beat you before?
because he plays his heart out every night.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubt.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net.